What's up, YouTube? Called out Cfvi yesterday. Was talking about, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Might have been 2 days ago. Um, it's turning into Rumble on Friday. Okay. Um, I alerted at about $12.50. It's $13.85 right now. It's about to hit 14. So you'd be up over $1.35 a share right now. Hits 14, you're looking really good. Um, you got a potential runner here to like $20. I mean, no one really knows what the floor is here. This is basically like YouTube um, 2.0. And the markets are, they're flat essentially today. And this thing is running. It's up 7%. It's at 13.90 now. It just keeps going up as I'm even doing the video. That's why I want to get another video out and, alert people. Because I don't think it's too late to the party. Now, what you can do alternatively, okay, is if you think, okay, I don't want a piece of that. I think maybe $14 is the max, right? What you can do is you can sell a cash covered put. So if you have $1,000, you could sell. So let's say you have 1,400 because it's $14. You have 1,400. That'd give you 100 shares, okay? Alternatively, you can get paid to buy this stock. Kevin, how do I get paid to buy a stock? So you open the options chain and you click put, not call. Pick a price. What price do you like? You think 14's too high? Well, what about 12? How's 12 sound? 12 is $2 less. Well, you can get paid 25 cents right now to buy it at 12. So you have $1,400. 1,400 divided 12 is 116. So contract is 100. So the most you can do is one contract. Okay. So either way, you do one contract. You get paid your 25 cents. That's $25. It's basically nothing. Okay. But I mean, you're dealing with a small amount here. You're dealing with 100 shares. So $25. So what happens on Friday? Friday comes. If it's over 12, you just keep your $25 and let it close out. If it comes down to 12, you now have Rumble shares at 12, but you also got paid $25, and you didn't buy it at 13.82 or 13.90, and then it fell, and then you just lost $1.82, right? So it gives you downside protection with kind of free premium. Obviously, there's only 2 days left in the options. At the start of the week, that probably paid 75 cents. Right now, it's paying 25. But do the math. If you have enough to write 4 of those contracts, you're getting $100. $100, yeah, it's not a big deal. But in 2 days, time, you get $100 in your account. Today, you get $100 today, and then in 2 days' time, you close it out, no stress. Buys you a tank of gas, pays your phone bill, your gym membership, groceries. It's just like incidentals. It helps you with your incidentals. If you did that for 52 weeks, right, you've made $5,200 in a year. Extra cash. Some people, they have to pick up a second job to make $5,200. So that's just something that you can do. And you can do this with pretty much any stock that has options any day of the week that is more volatile. Stable stocks aren't going to pay that good. Yes, that is good. Okay, you could take a big risk and say, you know what? I don't think it's ever going back under $10, $12. So you could do in October. A $10 in October pays $1.05. Okay, so that's a monthly. Okay, so it pays $1.05 for $10. It's at 14. You got $4 downside, 40% almost, right? Well, 14 divided 10. Yeah, 40% downside in a whole month. Plus, you're getting paid $1.05 to do that. Okay, maybe you're like, I think it just keeps ripping. I like 13 for October. 13, guys, 13 pays $2.45. $2.45. The IV is crazy on Cfvi. $2.45. You hold that thing for a month, you get paid. Like, you can close this contract whenever you want. You don't have to hold this the whole time. All the stock does is it goes up and you're happy with the money, you close it out. You buy to close, right? Or if you just want the whole premium, you let it ride. $2.45 though, that gives you $1 downside because it's already at 14. This gives you a whole dollar downside. 14 divided 13 is 8%. Not much downside. But your break even, you can just minus that 245, right? 13 minus 245, your break even is 1055. So your risk is a little higher, but your break even's 1055. That's still 35% downside protection for 1 month. The stock has to fall 35% in a month. I mean, is that really going to happen? I doubt it. It could, but I doubt it. And then you're putting $245 per contract in your bank account today. Now, $245, you can actually go ahead and buy more shares, right? If you wrote, let's see, 245. Yeah, if you wrote 6 contracts, right? 6 contracts for 245. You get an extra $1,470, okay? And then what you could do is you could then write one more contract for free with the premium. And that's how you can kind of exponentially grow your profits. You're growing your risk, but you're also growing your profits if it plays out in your favor. When it comes to these, I definitely tend to the lower ones. Like, I rode an 11 strike yesterday, and it was already 12.50, right? I've closed it out, so I took that premium already. Closed it out, just because you never know, and I just wanted that. I wanted the margin. I wanted the capital because I'm swinging the SPY right now. But anyways, 11 or $12, you're virtually guaranteed this thing's over that by Friday. I mean, all things possible, but take a look at that if you guys don't want to chase. But if you do, if you want to get into it, go check out the message boards, Reddit, Stock Twits, see what the sentiment is. Like I said, it's going to have a lot of people from DWAC and Fund behind it, and Fund warrants were up like 75% yesterday, so why are they running, right? It doesn't have anything to do with this. Fundware was like an app that had to do with tracking the Republicans' votes and kind of their sentiment. It had nothing to do with Rumble. So I also iterated that they have Russell Brand doing an exclusive show. My cat is like crying. I gotta go get it. He's doing an exclusive show for them. He has like 6 million followers. They also offered Joe Rogan $100 million, the same of his contract for his radio show, if he wanted to switch, because shit was going down with them. I mean, it's a solid company with a ton of dough and a rapidly growing user base. I'll be posting this to YouTube, but it will also be uploaded to Rumble because I have them in tandem and it uploads to both sites right now. So you can follow me there. It's still free from it all, or you can follow me on YouTube, guys. I hope you make some money there. In the meantime, you could also be swinging the SPY today because they're trying to kill all the options. They're trying to crush it. That's why Monday it killed everything from Friday. I missed it on $10,500 because it ran for no reason on Monday, which was a bull trap, because Tuesday gave it all back except for $2. So I missed it by a day. Everybody on both ends got destroyed, and then today it's even. It's up 0.3%, totally even essentially. They're just trying to kill options, but there's like a 5 to 7 cent spread. I showed in my Discord a fraction of a second. I entered the order and immediately, as soon as I heard the fill, immediately hit sell. Boom, it filled because there's like a 5 to 7 cent spread. So I did 10 contracts, 5 cents. It immediately filled, it was 2/10 of 1 second. That's how long the contract was open. So it wasn't even open for 1 second. It was open for 2/10 of a second. I made $50. You could actually do that. You got to watch Google. You got to watch Apple. You got to watch the SPY on the 5 and the 15, and make sure you're understanding which direction it's going. Right now, Google's up and Apple's down, so the SPY should be basically sideways, which is what it is. If Google does start to come down, which it should because it's getting an elevated overbought, as soon as that comes down, Apple's already down and crossing over to the downside. Now we're going down. So now you could hold it longer. But right now you could basically swing it for 5 cents, no problem, just like over and 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 over. And then you can do that on the call or the put. I've been doing puts because I expect it to go down overall. I would rather hold it to the downside than the upside here today, okay? Plus, I have no intention of buying it, so why would I even put myself in that position to have a call and have the opportunity to buy? I'm not buying no $400. I'm not buying $43,000, let alone $400,000 of the SPY, right? Like one contract represents 100 shares, which that would be 43,000, or sorry, 39,400 each right now, right? But I can write 20 contracts. I can't buy 20,000. There's 2,000. 20 times 100. Yeah, I cannot buy 2,000 shares of the SPY. That's 788 grand. There was a time I could, but not now. So, for whatever reason, they allow you to buy and sell calls and puts like way more than you could even afford, anyways. So go ahead and like try and see what your account will allow you to do. Like I've been doing 5, 7, and then if it moves on me, I add 2. So 7 to 9 to 11, something like that. Sometimes I just go bold and I hit 10. Earlier today I did one for 20, made 5. What did I make? Oh, I've made more on it now, so I don't know what it is, but it was like 540 at the time. I'm saying like 689. So I've been hitting every strike today. I lost money on my 392s that I held overnight, thinking, okay, it's 393, maybe it'll go to 390, and then we'll see a bit of a run, and then a dump. Nah, it just straight gapped up. That was stupid. I don't know why. I shouldn't have bothered. It wasn't worth it. I only imagined about a $3 difference, so it wasn't really worth it anyways. So I probably just shouldn't have held anything overnight. I also lost on my 393s, $94. So I lost on 392 and 393, and then I made 112 on the 395, 689 on the 396, 240 on the 397, and 150 on the 398s. And I am aiming for higher ones. It doesn't really matter. You don't care what the bid. Like, you don't care that it's like $4 instead of 50 cents. Or everyone's worried about these pennies. It's irrelevant. What you are worried about is the movement. And buying one that's higher, if you're doing a put, gives you room to breathe. So if it runs up, it can go down, and your whole premium isn't screwed. Okay? If you buy like right at the money and it starts climbing, you're getting killed. Your option is going to get cut in half. And then if you buy below the money, because it's cheap, it's only $1 or 50 cents. Now you're really screwed, right? Because it's giving you an opportunity to buy at that price. So you need to be hitting in the money, which is like if it's $3.94, if it's $3.94, you need to be hitting $3.96, $3.97, $3.98. You need to be selling those. Not $3.94 and not $3.95 and not $3.93. Oh, the cat came back. The cat came back. Because you need room to breathe and let the market fluctuate in case you get caught. You let it go up and it'll come back down, and then hopefully you can kind of get out right around where you were entered. Because you're looking for quick scalps here. Some people, they hold this shit all day. Like yesterday, you could have held from 4 all the way to 392. You would have made bank. But there was still waves in between there. So stocks don't just go up, they don't just go down. So Google is coming down now, so I have to end this. I'm going to enter a trade, and I hope that works for you guys. Cheers.